Power Query is my favorite tool in Excel, but there are some things that are quite annoying. For example, this automated data type detection or commenting on each of the steps. This video will show you 5 tips that will make your experience with Power Query much better and much faster. Let's get into it. By default, when we create a new query, Power Query is creating this change type step automatically. Sometimes this can mess up our data. In this case, within the total USD column, we were supposed to have decimal number in the first row of $146.43, but instead of that, we have whole number of 14,643. We can see if we go back before our change type step. And the same thing we have for our date column. Instead of having a date, we have a whole number. So I would always recommend deleting this change type step and formatting your columns with the data type that fits your data. In this case, I know that my data type uses Germany locale, so this column I would format as a decimal number using locale. And I'll do the same thing for the date. And also there is a way that you can get rid of this automatically generated change type step. To do that, go to your File tab within the Power Query editor, Options and Settings, and Query Options. And here, within the data load, check the Never Detect Column Types and Headers for Unstructured Sources, and then click OK. So now, if we close our Power Query editor, and we want to create a new one, the change type step won't be generated anymore. This setting is also available on other Excel workbooks. Since removing steps was mentioned before, let me show you a way of removing multiple steps. But before doing that, I would always suggest that you duplicate your query, because in this case, if you delete the wrong step by accident, you will have the backup. So the old way is to click on this X and delete the steps one by one. But if you know that you want to delete, for example, the last 4 steps of your query, then click on your first step you want to delete, right click and delete until end. Click delete and the steps were deleted. It can happen that within your table there are a lot of columns. In our case, we have here 33 columns. And it is very time consuming to navigate manually and select the column we need. The fast way of moving between columns is to go to Home tab, choose Columns, and go to Column. So in this list, you can select any column you want to navigate to. So if you select column 14 will be selected. If you want to go to another one, you can do it just like that. And since we are at the choosing column functionality, there is also a fast way of deleting multiple columns without having to manually select them. So the old way would be to press on Control and then manually selecting the columns you either want to keep or you want to delete. But the much faster way would be to go again to our Choose Columns and then click again on Choose Columns. And within this list, if we unselect everything, then we can choose only the columns that we want to keep. So let's say we want to keep column 1, 2, 10, 11, 12, and 20, and then click OK. So this way, all the other columns were removed and only the needed ones were left. It is a very good practice to rename your steps or comment them in a very intuitive way. And we could do that by right-clicking and renaming the step. In this case, we change the type of the column to a decimal format using German locale. But what can happen is that the full comment won't fit within the applied steps window. So in this case, we will need to right click, go to properties, and here write the whole description of our step. But this way of commenting is very time consuming. A much faster way would be to use the formula bar instead. So let's go to another step, then extend the formula bar. And what we could do is to use the /* just like you would comment on any other programming language. I would recommend that you insert the comment inside the function. So /* and then and to close the comment, write asterisk and slash. Now you can navigate and continue to clean your data, and your comment will remain here. To make it more readable, we could press on Shift and return, and then at the end of the comment do the same thing, Shift and return. So this way, even after you load your query, when you go back to editing it, you will have your comment in here. You will just have to extend the formula bar so you can keep track of the steps that you have been applied when cleaning your data. These tips save me a lot of time when working with Power Query, but I've been saving much more time using these data cleaning techniques. You might want to check them out.